Hey gang, it's Lauren, owner of Aggressive Credit Repair for 19 years, coming at you with another credit tip. Here in front of you, you can see my software I use to send out my newsletter. I send it to thousands of people. It's a credit tip that comes out every month on the 1st. And with it, I include a video. That's what you're watching now. This month's topic, student loans that go into collection. I wanted to talk about this because there's really cool rehab programs to get them out of collection. First, let's talk about what a collection is. It's the same thing as a charge-off. Most people are familiar with the term collection, obviously, but not charge-off. A charge-off is a loan, any loan with an original creditor of which you're on a payment plan, and it goes into default. And it goes onto your credit report as a charge-off. Usually it looks like it says charge-off / collection because it means the same thing. The only difference is a charge-off was with an original creditor and now it's in collection, okay? But it means exactly the same thing. Question is, how do you get that out of collection? Now, student loans can sometimes be very big. I see them all the time. In my program, I have doctors and lawyers, and they let their school loans go to collection. They're like $250,000. Well, generally speaking, if you wanted to call and settle it for less than full balance, like a lot of other collections that people do, because often if you do it in a lump sum, they'll save money. That's not allowed with virtually all student loans, specifically federal student loans, which is what we're talking about here today. I don't know that if private loans that you might get from like a bank or something offer these rehab programs, but for sure the ones from the government, federal student loans do. Here's how they work. Let's say on your credit report is a $20,000 collection to the Department of Education. You call up the Department of Education and say, I want to get out of collection. I've heard about rehab programs. And they'll say, okay, and then they'll check your income and you do some paperwork and you come up with a plan to get out of collection and you make a certain amount of payments to that end. So typical repayment plan is going to be 3 to 9 months, usually about 9 months. So if you successfully make your, let's say, hypothetically speaking, $300 payment for 9 straight months, boom, your old charge-off collection is now a zero balance. They replace that with a brand new loan. So replace is they actually delete the old loan and put a new one in its on your credit report. Now it's really cool because a lot of times I see that these school loans have gone years with late payments. All that history is wiped away by virtue of this rehab program. So I really recommend doing it. It's a great method to get out of collection because did you know you can't even qualify to bankruptcy these things? I've seen it a couple of times, but I'd say 98% of the time it's not going to happen. So something cool, President Biden's been a big fan of supplying initiatives relative to student loans. And I've got a link down here that talks about one specific one called a Fresh Start program. I had a client the other day report back to me that she called regarding the Fresh Start program, got onto a plan, and after only 2 months, she was able to get her loan out of collection. They deleted it, and a brand new line of credit, flawless line of credit, was replaced on her credit report. So really cool. Now, this concludes the video. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me through this channel, or you can always reach me directly at my website, aggressivecreditrepair.com. Thank you for watching.